Barack Obama, Bruce Springsteen start a podcast.
Yes.
Together, okay? A president and a rock star start a podcast. It's going to be called Renegades Born in the USA. It's part of a multi-year partnership with Spotify. Barack and Michelle Obama's production company, Higher Ground. Spotify's deal with Higher Ground announced in June of 2019 was one of its earlier big bets in the podcast industry. Earlier the same year, Spotify acquired podcast studio, Gimlet Media, Okay, got it. So, well, how do you think this is going to go with these guys starting a podcast together? By the way, somebody said Adam is officially a 9-4. I just want you to know that.
Oh, wow.
Adam also just got $5 for a Porsche 911.
Yeah, they're pitching him.
Are you being serious?
100%.
Give me just donated.
That's a down. That's a down
Guys,
payment.
down
we
payment on
need
your
another
rental.
$96,000 if you guys can put it
tough.
up.
I'm putting a GoFundMe.
We just need $495 more for the rental. Just one day.
That's right. We only need $495 for the rental. Valuetainers will support it. But Bruce Springsteen.
We're going to start a GoFundMe for Adam.
Can I get from a 8.5 to an 8.2 to a potential 9.2 with the
9.4.
Porsche?
No. You pull up
you
in
know
a
what?
Porsche.
9.4 does not round up to 10, FYI.
Wow.
You pull up with a Porsche, you're getting close to a dime.
Absolutely.
Wow, this is what's happening?
Yes.
So it's
That's
an
why
emotional
men buy
thing.
Porsches, by the way.
Yes. So now, Barack Obama, Bruce Springsteen, how good is it going to do?
Okay, number one, that's potentially going to be the number one podcast on the planet, other than ours.
Okay.
Clearly, especially when we talk about the car
9/11?
stuff. You have. I think there's two parts of this story here, and then I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Danielle DiMartino booth. Renegades born in the USA. You don't think that's like a birther joke? Like, come on, Trump, born in the USA, two-term president.
Really don't think they're going there.
Well, I think that's exactly where they're going. Number one, Bruce Springsteen's greatest hit is arguably Born in the USA.
And Born in the USA, Springsteen, one time Trump was playing it. He said, I don't want you to play that song.
Exactly.
So I want you to take that
There's
down.
a shot here at Trump, by the way. There's 100% a shot here at Trump.
Oh, that
Trump,
I see.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Trump obviously rose to power through birtherism.
On the birther. Yeah,
on the
that's true.
birtherism thing. Born in the USA, Renegades. So I think he's going right at Trump. And don't think that, obviously we talked about governors being competitive, and to become president, you need to be competitive. I'm sure presidents are the most competitive. And if Trump and Obama are ever in a room together, Obama's going to be like, 2 terms, baby. 2 terms. Born in the USA. Fist bump. I'm out. Drop the mic. You've seen him drop the mic. I'm just think that's where he's at with that. That's
Do you
what
think
I
it's going to do good?
Oh, gosh. I mean, who doesn't love Bruce Springsteen? I'm sorry, is somebody else involved?
This guy named Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm sure he'll be a nice accoutrement.
He was a former
Oh, he's
two-term.
the side dish to Bruce Springsteen's main dish.
By the way, who's
I
going
think-
to have better stories?
I think Obama's I think Obama, you take off your politics hat and, maybe he inhales once or twice in his life. I don't know. I'm speculating.
Once or twice.
That's what I'm saying. Like these days,
Not once or twice.
lets his hair down, maybe puts a little afro sheen in that thing. I think he could have a great set of stories. I think it could be really fun. With Obama
So
and
then the
Springsteen.
question becomes the following. What, okay, I'm going to throw something out there for you.
He had me at Afro Sheen.
Wait, but hear me out.
Just
so,
let your
so-
soul glow.
so-
By the way, Coming to America 2 is coming out this weekend. Speaking of Soul Glow and Afro Sheen.
Okay, so Renegades Born in the USA,
Yes.
Obama and Springsteen.
Yes.
Say a year from now, another podcast gets started.
Yeah.
Trump and Kid Rock. Who wins?
Wow, that would actually be
Trump
kind of
and
dope.
Kid Rock podcast, or
Yeah.
Obama and. You know what I'd love to
I can see that.
I would love Trump and Kid Rock or somebody like that to start a podcast. Kid Rock is pretty loud as well, so if they
Yeah.
started it together and they have it to see how competitive these two podcasts
Eminem.
would be.
Well, Eminem hates
Trump.
But
if
Kid
the-
Rock, I think, is
But
a
if
fan,
Kid
no?
Rock and Trump did it, Obama and Bruce do it, who wins? Actually, who wins? What do you think?
I
Which
actually
podcast-
think Trump would win.
You think Trump would win?
I think, listen, as much as I'm not a fan of Trump, people are tuning into this, what that monster has to say.
More than Obama.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
I'd agree with
Because-
Adam, but there's one reason why. I
Yeah.
think Trump would say more kind of outlandish
Yes.
things, which is what you often want
Well,
from a
Yeah.
podcast,
It's the
as
shock-
opposed
it's
to
the
what,
shock factor.
what Obama would.
Exactly. Why do you think you have me here? Listen.
To make
Howard
history,
Stern,
baby.
Howard Stern said it and said it best. People that love Howard Stern listen for an hour. Why? Because they want to hear what he says next. People that hate Howard Stern listen for an hour and a half. Why? Because they want to hear what he has to say next. You said it earlier in the show. Media ratings are down because Trump's not around. people want to hear what he has to say next. It's outlandish, it's ridiculous, it's divisive, it's racist, whatever you want to call it.
If it bleeds, it leads.
They want to hear what it has to say, what Trump has to say.
Do you think there's any chance he starts a podcast? Do you think there's Kai, turn off your mic. Do you think there's any chance he starts a podcast?
I think with Trump, there's a chance for anything.
Okay. So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.